Alright. So this is the last case. If you guys don't know about Unheard, or you missed the stream on Monday night, that's okay. I'll give you a little explanation. It's basically a mystery game. We have to answer questions that they ask. There will be audio files. We can move around different rooms, and every different rooms, different different things happening. I recommend you guys to wear earphones, earbuds, headphones, something like that you can actually hear the sound well. I'll be, needing your help, perhaps. Like I said last time, I will be the Sherlock Holmes, you will be Dr. Watson. If I do need some help from you, Chet, then you can definitely help me out. And other than that, you don't really have to say like, hey, I know the answer, because that will be considered spoilers. Other than that, let's dive right in. Also, it's not scary.
The four events you just examined all happened in the past. Now, we need you to use the acoustic detective system to figure out a currently unsolved case. This one involves another explosion, only in a mental hospital rather than a police station. It's... how should I put it? Peculiar. A number of agents have already attempted to solve it. None of them succeeded. And there were complications.
Dude, mental hospital scares me though. Okay, so this is pretty long. You can see the audio clip is 15 minutes long. So, alright, let's figure out this. We have how many people? We have 16 people. That's the most people that we ever seen. It's the maximum that we saw was 16. Also, there's Maestro. We remember that name. But other than that, we don't recognize any other names here. But I mean, Maestro means master. It's not a name. Alright, so question 1. Who are the real mental patients? Oh my gosh! Seriously? Who is Ghost? Wait, isn't Emily the ghost? Because in the last case, in the theater case, Emily got killed. Before the case started. I mean, Emily was never a player. Her name showed up because Sasha killed her. So, but let's see. So there are 2 people entering this hall. 1 person is here. No one's here. No one's there. No one's here. Oh, there are 2 people. 2 people in this communal place. One. I'm assuming this is the guard and this is the person who stays in the... How is this a hospital? Like, this looks like a jail. Oh my gosh, this room owner, oh my gosh, my voice. Owner for this room, they need to be tied down like that? Oh, hell no. Hell no. There are 2 people in the toilet. Okay, so people are very, scattered. What's this? What's that? What's this, chat? What's this? Lie detector? What is that? What is that? Okay. Achievement unlocked. Sound chaser. What is that? No, I don't think it's something to tie them down. Like, it's coming out of a box. No, it's not an electric tear. They're not gonna freaking kill a person while there's another person looking at them. Dude, I don't know, man. Either way, I mean, it's a long case, but the questions are pretty short. It's not like 4 questions like we had to answer. Who are the real mental patients? Who is Ghost? Okay. Let's follow this person maybe, or one of these two for first time, and then we'll try to name all of these guys, and then yeah. Hello.
Hello! Welcome in, officers. How can I help you? I heard your siren.
I'm Elvira. This is my partner.
Huh? Elvira?
Hello! Welcome in, officers. How can I help you? I heard your siren.
I'm Elvira. This is my partner. Are you in charge here?
Yeah, I am the administrator of this facility. To what do we owe this visit?
You look a little young to be running this place. Anyway, we're here to investigate reports of an escape.
Elvira, right? Yeah.
Aha! Yeah, about that. We're dealing with it internally. It's a minor incident. Not that big of a deal, really.
Not that big of a deal.
This is a mental institution. Some of our patients are highly agitated, and a few, from time to time, attempt to escape. This one happened to be successful. We have people out searching, but often the patients return on their own volition after a day or two.
How did it happen? This time, I mean.
Let me recall. Right. We were having a therapy session when the patient suddenly picked up an ashtray and hit me on the head, then jumped out the window.
Your head seems fine to me.
Oh, it wasn't a heavy blow, and in this profession you must be prepared for these sort of outbursts. Roar with the punches, as they say. Truth be told, this situation is very embarrassing.
Dude. Why is that they try to have accents in this game? Can they just make it accent free? Their accent is horrible, my god.
Which is why I didn't want to call the police.
You might not have called us, but someone did. You also confirmed that one of your patients escaped, which means we're now legally obligated to investigate. A psych case on the loose poses a threat not only to themselves, but to the public. Take us inside. We'll need to interview the other inmates. And get us their files.
Interview? You want to talk to them?
Where are the patients? Just show us the way and we can conduct the investigation ourselves.
Well, if you insist. This way, please.
How did this window break?
This is where the patient escaped. Be careful of the glass on the floor.
I need to see this patient's file.
You mean patient number 68? What do you want to know, officer? I've spent so much time with everyone here that I can practically recite their files from memory.
Hold up. Why is this gate open? No wonder you're trying to cover up how easy it is to slip out of here. All the doors are unlocked.
Unlocked? Yeah, that was me. I apologize. I was in such a hurry to greet you earlier, I forgot to lock it behind me. Oh, don't worry, so...
Yo, hear me out. What if this guy is actually one of the mental patient? Like, what if he's not the one who... my voice. Maybe this guy is not the one who actually runs the place, but he is actually the mental patient and acting like he is the runner or owner of this place.
I've been here the whole time. I can assure you that no one else escaped.
Let's check inside.
This is our day room. As you can see, all our patients are quite well cared for. Wouldn't you say?
Nice decor in board games doesn't change the fact that they're still stuck in a mental facility.
Hey, new arrivals! Grab your clothes and toiletries.
Huh? Who are you?
None of your concern. Pick your seat and sit down. I don't want any trouble.
Who's this guy?
Patient number 27 has a non-bizarre grandiose delusional disorder. He thinks he's a caregiver here. The hospital is short-handed, so we usually leave him be. Saves us from having to hire more help.
People here are more nutso than I thought.
What's she doing?
Watching TV.
But the TV isn't even on. What's your name?
Patient 42 suffers from severe social anxiety that manifests as selective mutism. She talks to no one.
Oh my god.
Neither of these two are gonna be
So
any help.
scary!
Let's split up and canvass the rest of the place. Check the room over there, would you?
On it.
Are you both patients here?
Oh, God. Oh, God. My stomach. Sorry. I
Hey!
gotta go.
And just where do you think you're going,
sorry.
pal? Sit back down. You can leave when I say you can leave, which is after you've answered my questions.
Okay. Whatever you say.
You are
Both
next.
of you sit down and behave yourselves. I want you to answer the officer's questions. Also, officer, I don't understand what you hope to gain by interrogating these patients.
That's a nice costume you got there, officer. Pretty convincing, even. Your lines, on the other hand, have room for improvement. You can't start off that strong. You lose any sense of foreshadowing. Just makes the audience feel off.
We've nicknamed patient 49 Mr. Director. Believe it or not, he suffers from something called the Truman Show delusion. In his mind, he's making a masterpiece, and we're all just actors. We rely on role-playing therapy to treat patients like these. Trying to interrupt or correct him would just get us nowhere. But if we play along, he'll calm down soon enough.
Mr. Director? I'd like to ask you a few questions. Who are you, really? Look me straight in the eye.
That's how you do it. Much better, much better. You gotta have a quiet sense of intimidation. You don't need to shout to be coercive. Go back and re-enter through the door. Let's shoot this scene again.
What the hell?
Please, officer, he meant no harm. Remember, I mentioned some of our patients
Jim
are likely
Carrey is
to
the
initiate
murderer.
Contact.
Well, what about that one, huh? Mr. Bathroom Emergency. Was that real? Or just some excuse so we could leave?
Him? He's a thief.
Hey, that's defamation. You hear me? I'm a law-abiding citizen. Behave.
Patient number 36 suffers from an impulse control disorder commonly known as kleptomania. He simply cannot stop himself from stealing. Doesn't matter the person or place.
I didn't realize sticky fingers were a disease. But he's already in here, so why'd he try to run?
Old habits die hard, I suppose. This one was constantly being hounded by the police, arrested multiple times.
Multiple
The sight of it
times.
probably triggered a conditioned response from him.
Bullshit. Just ask around. When did I ever get caught? Huh?
Ha! You're saying you never got caught? Then why did you end up here? He was a repeat offender, you see, always stealing old phones. The police found it so odd that they gave him a psychiatric...
Dude. The person who's keep stealing the old phone? Isn't that Spoon? Wait, hold on. In our first no, it was the second case. In our second case, no, it was Mikey and who was the other guy? Well, since we don't remember, I think all these people are from our previous cases. So maybe Maestro is actually from the case, the tutorial case of the painting.
Patrick evaluation. And wouldn't you know it? He was certifiable. So instead of sending him to prison, they sent him here.
Quite the nutcase, I see.
Yeah, well, we are doing our best to treat them.
Let's check the next room.
The way I see it, officer, this wasn't that big of an issue to
Are
begin
you
with.
done, Tony?
No. Why is this room locked?
That is the seclusion room.
Open it.
I would strongly advise against that.
Anybody in there?
Who the fuck's out there?
Uh-oh.
Get in here, you cocksucker! I'm gonna kill ya!
Uh-oh.
Kill all of ya!
I must warn you, this patient might be dangerous. He suffers from episodes of acute mania and violent psychosis.
I told you to open this door. Just do it.
All right, just give me a second. I need to find the key. Which one was it again? Is this one? No, not this one. This will only take a second, I assure you. Here it is.
Great. Open it up.
I'll just wait out here.
Fuck are you? I'm gonna straight up bash your fucking brains in!
I'm gonna need you to calm down, sir.
You get that fucking doc away from me, you hear? He fucked me up! I can't think straight. I'm gonna slit his fucking throat, you hear that, huh, Doc? Huh? I'm gonna fucking murder you!
Tell the doctor he can leave, Elvira.
Take it from here. You can leave now.
I'm not sure how interviewing someone like him will help, but you're the police, not me. Just be careful.
Uh-oh. I don't trust that guy.
It's safe to talk now.
Damn, Tony, my man! Look at you in uniform. Could have fooled even me.
Keep your voice down. Though, I could say the same about you. You almost gave me a scare with all that crazy talk. What's it called again?
Rabies, idiot.
Elvira. Charming as always, I see.
Jokes aside, what have you found? There's a
Oh,
whole
shit,
lot of people
undercover
out there that
cop.
got their eyes on Ghost's secret stash.
You look around at all?
Not much. Already talked to 2 patients. Crazy guy called Mr. Director and some thief. Gotta say, they both seem totally fucked up, to put it mildly. What about you? Who did you talk to?
Just some delusional reporter. Oh, and a schizophrenic called Silver Spoon. Just like you said, though, both 100% loony.
Okay, so one of them is named Spoon. So the thief name is not Spoon.
Guess we're on the same page then.
Wait, so you haven't found anything yet? So why'd you call us up here?
I didn't see him, but I know where to find him.
How so?
Process of elimination. At first, I didn't know what to do. No one seemed to be faking it. But then I discovered seclusion room number 4 at the end of this very hallway. Never seen it unlocked, but I know someone's inside, because the caregiver brings food there twice a day. So I played the manic card and I beat up a doctor named George, which got me thrown in here.
George. But we don't know... we don't know if that doc is George, though. But keep in mind, the doc named George. I think that doc that we talked to at first is George. But, we don't know where he is right now, so let's just keep on going.
Now I can keep an eye on things from the privacy of right next door. And if all the other patients are legit crazy, whoever's in that room is Ghost. I mean, the logic fits, right?
Well, look at you, Sherlock McMurphy. All right, then. Time to see who's
McMurphy?
behind door number 4. Get the key from the doctor, Elvira.
Wait, something doesn't add up. What about the escaped patient? Patient number 68. Could he be Ghost?
Nah. Think about it. Why would Ghost want to get out? He got himself committed on purpose, remember? To hide from people who want his money and his life. He knows he's a dead man if he gets out.
You have a point. Okay, I'll get the key.
Hey, I got a question for you. Your hospital gown doesn't even have a pocket. Where'd you get the phone to call us?
That, my friend, is courtesy of Klepp. You met him?
He gave you a phone?
Klepp is... how should I put it?
Who's Clap?
He's definitely crazy. But man, oh man, can that fucker steal. All he's gotta do is greet a doctor and he...
Okay, so Clap is the thief that was next to Mr. Director. Remember,
He got their phone.
No wonder he tried to get close to me earlier. Bumped into me, actually. In fact, wait, where's my phone? Jesus.
Big time hitman got played by a small-time thief. Hey, why'd you knock out George? What did he do?
Was in the way. Wanted to see our search warrant.
See if he's got the key on him.
the doc, George. They
Here.
knocked him out.
Found them.
Tony and I'll check out room 4. You clean this up.
On it.
What was that? Did you hear? Why is she
Check
going
out
like?
room 4. You clean this up.
On it.
What was that? Why was she making that noise? Clean this mess up. So they just knock him out? But then she goes like, ooh, 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 ooh. I have no idea what that was. Okay, it was just continue on.
Room 4.
Hell if I know. Maybe one of the bigger ones?
Hello? Anybody in here?
We know.
There's
Come
no
on
one
out
here.
already.
What?
What?
Empty. He
All
escaped
done
then?
back there.
What's going on here? Don't tell me our ghost made like a ghost.
This doesn't make any sense. This room's at the very end of the hall. He'd have to go by my room to get out. And I've had eyes like a hawk on that door this whole damn time. Hell, I was still paying attention during that whole crazy act earlier.
No, man. Something's not right. Look at the dust on the floor. Gotta be at least an inch thick. But the only sets of footprints in here are yours and mine. No one's been in here for a long time.
Well, I'll be damned. But there's no way in hell I was wrong. Let me check again. No one under the bed. Huh. What about this big chest here? You don't think he hid the money in it, do you?
A chest? Wait, don't touch it!
What the? A trap!
That fucker played us like a fiddle. Now he knows we're here. We need to pull out.
And here I thought fiddlers stuck to roofs nowadays.
You know, I'd much prefer you use that mental energy to get us the hell out of here.
Oh yeah, because I can just waltz out of here looking like this.
All we need is a little improv. Tony, arrest him. We'll escort him right out of the building.
Huh, good idea.
Arrest? That's...
March. We've got our man. Let's take...
Officer! You got the wrong guy!
Move it!
I'm sick,
Now
I
can
tell
move
you!
it. Quiet, you!
You think you do this to me?
What? Ah, okay. So, I guess the box was basically a trigger. And if someone were to mess around with that box, it would basically set the bomb off in this room. I'm assuming. So, okay, we know from the start. Wait, what the fuck? Why is George there? What? I thought the guy who is at the entrance is George. Oh, maybe this is a different doctor? Cause remember when she knocked out a doc? They said that's George. What are you doing with that George's body or something? Wait, hold on. I think we need to go back to that part. The one she knocked out is George for sure. Okay. So we don't have to waste time. We know the person who's next to the director. Let's just go to that part.
But I'm an ace at improv. Hey, well, fine, well, let him be for now.
Wait, where did he come from? Okay, hold on. Let's play this.
What took you so long?
I got a business deal. All taken care of now, though.
Business deal? I told you to lock those two in the bathroom.
That's I did. Don't worry. But what about George, huh? We take care of Jennifer and Ray, but leave George? Shouldn't we lock him up too?
George is
Jennifer and who? Ray. Jennifer and Ray is stuck in the bathroom.
conducting one of those brain goggle sound experiments on the...
Oh, that's the brain goggle sound effect. Chet, isn't that what we have? Isn't that what we're doing right now? Isn't this the brain thingy? What are we... What?
Maestro, if we interrupt them, there's a chance we'll fry out the experiments on the Maestro.
George? Shouldn't we lock him up too?
George is conducting one of those brain goggle sound experiments on the Maestro. If we...
On the Maestro. Okay, dude. Are we being tested right now? This is Maestro. That's scary. That's scary indeed, dude.
Interrupt them, there's a chance we'll fry our friend's mind.
Fine, we'll let him be for now. But what if the police decide to barge in there later?
I've made arrangements. Oscar will try to send him away. Should he fail, he'll lead the police to us. When that happens, I need you to give a winning performance.
Don't you worry about that. I may not be an actor or anything, but I'm an ace at improv. Hey, well, now what? Hit him.
Perfect. First, we'll take control of the hospital. Then, we'll rescue Maestro.
Seriously, though, that test Maestro went to, what's it all about, huh? You guys keep saying he's fucked. What the hell did they do to him in there?
I didn't know much about it myself until I spoke to Nellie. She calls it a thematic apperception test, or TAT.
TAT? What's with all the acronyms nowadays? Can't hardly tell what the hell something is. Do we even know it's legit? You know Nellie. She throws Dr. Mumbo Jumbo like this around all the time. Full of shit, if you ask me. Who's to say she's not just making shit up on the fly? You really gonna believe a windbag like her?
On this matter, yes. It's like I told you already. This isn't a real hospital. No, this is nothing more than a reality show. And the reason you don't remember is for exactly this reason. The test. That TAT has brainwashed all of you. You don't even remember who you really are.
Whoa.
Brainwashed? The hell?
Yes, all of us. We were participants in this theater verite. Over time, the rest of the crew, the true evil behind this, manipulated our gray matter using these so-called tests. They made us believe we were mental patients.
Dude. Isn't that what we're being... So when we're literally, the room setup is like this. We the player is being on the chair. I think there's brain scanner, and then there's a lady who's giving the iPad. So I think, are we mental patient? Who are the real mental patients? Me? I don't know. I was spooked.
Mental patients? Fortunately, my experience as a director allowed me to see through their wiles and maintain my true sense of reality. A professional like me can spot an amateur from a mile away.
No wonder those doctors keep telling me I'm sick.
These doctors, they used these tests to toy with our brains, giving us all sorts of wild hallucinations. Once our heads are adequately scrambled, they give us a new identity. By doing so, they keep us trapped in this never-ending reality show, day by day losing more of our hold on reality. In short, the doctors aren't real doctors, and we aren't real patients. We're nothing but actors in this twisted, cruel production.
Okay. I think Mr. Director and Klep is one of the real mental patients because obviously Klep did steal cell phone from Tony, and then Mr. Director, you know, if he was basically not introduced as like, oh, you know, he thinks this is like a show and we're just the cast, and you know, he's the director of this show, maybe then I would be like, maybe he's normal. But if someone is like telling me, and just like, you know, this is all fake, this is like a TV show kind of a deal, I'll still be like, oh, is that person okay? But then he's like, you know, like previously I worked as a director and then I was able to contain my true self where all of you didn't. And I'm like, dude, it's a freaking device. If the device is actually making you to forget or mind wash or whatever, how is it that literally only you survived where everyone else didn't? Like, I think Clap and Mr. Director are mental patients for sure. 안녕하세요, lovely Momo님. Hello. There was a guy once at the DMV who thought he was constantly being secretly filmed for a reality show. Yeah. But anyways, Mr. Director and Clap definitely mental patients for sure.
We're the actors? I thought Oscar was the only actor in this place.
Are you both patients here?
Oh God! My stomach. Sorry. I gotta go.
And just where do you think you're going, pal? Sit back down. You can leave.
Okay, let's go back to the top. So we know this one is Jennifer and one is Ray in the bathroom, because apparently they locked them up. Or Clep locked them up. Let's see. Oh, so I guess we don't... Do they ever wake up? Do they ever wake up? Oh my gosh.
It's crazy alone.
Oh.
No.
I think since it's male.
Who's that knocking? Ray? What are you doing here? Who did this to you?
I'll explain everything later. Quick, untie me.
I can do that, but only on one condition.
Just say it. Whatever you want me to do, I'll do it. Within my power, of course.
You need to prove to everyone else that I'm not crazy so I can get discharged.
Consider it done. I knew you weren't crazy a long time ago.
Perfect. Then you can get me out of here.
Well, I'll do my best, but remember, I'm just a caregiver. The doctors are the ones who have the final say. Oh, speaking of doctors, Jennifer's in the room next door. We gotta save her, too.
Dr. Jennifer? Doctor? Doctor, wake up!
Oh my god.
Where am I? What happened?
Someone apparently knocked you out. Got some blood on you there.
I remember that
Who's
much.
this person?
But why am I in the bathroom?
Can't help you there. Wait, you went out cold, Ray. What happened? Huh?
Hey, what are you...
What?
Ray! What the fuck? You killed her!
She'll be fine. Anyway, better her than us, right?
What are you even talking about? What's going on?
Okay, so here's what happened. While you were treating patient number 68 earlier, you remember that, right? I was talking with James. The two of us heard this loud noise all of a sudden, so I went to check. Turns out 68 broke the window and took off. By the time I came to check up on you, you were already out cold. Had this cracked ashtray next to you, too. This got me all in a panic. So I didn't notice that the gate to the inpatient sector wasn't locked. Next thing I knew, a bunch of patients had all gotten out. They charged me, tied me up, and threw me in...
Dude. The guy who stands there is also a mental patient. He might be the one who also thinks that he is one of the caregivers. Because you know how he said one of the patients threw ashtray at him, but you know he's okay, and then there was like no head scars or anything like that. Where Ray just said, well, the patient number 68 threw the ashtray at Jennifer and she got knocked out cold. So this guy, when we see it the very first, is not a doc. It's a mental patient, I think.
The bathroom. Then they dragged you in after I was tied up.
Jesus Christ. Then Nellie was in on this too? She doesn't really strike me as the violent type.
I don't know about that, but I'm not taking any risks. They're all crazy. Who knows what they're capable of?
But what is it they're trying to do? And why didn't you call the police when you had the chance?
Everything happened so fast. 1 second, I was trying to figure out what happened to you. The next, those psychos jumped me.
Huh? Where's my phone? Don't tell me they took it.
Oh, wait. Oh. God damn it, it's gone! Not my phone, something else. You know, caregivers aren't allowed to bring phones inside the hospital. You know, that's the rule here.
Well, that's stupid. What do we do now then?
Something else?
Can't even call the
What
police.
did they...
How many people did you see in here earlier? Don't tell me everyone is in on this.
I saw Clep, Silver Spoon, Oscar, oh right, and Mr. Director. I'm telling you, it was chaos. There might have been more of them. I don't know.
And all of them working together? They're not even suffering from the same illness. This is certainly a first. What do you think they're trying to do? Escape?
They took the keys, but as far as I know, they haven't left. All I could tell was that Mr. Director seemed to be the ringleader. Something about manipulation and brainwash.
Oh, wait. Okay, so if Mr. Director is the one who took the key, then he might have given the key to the guy that we don't know who he is. It could be Silver Spoon, because they said Silver Spoon is in it. So let's keep on listening.
Hush.
Then it's a coup?
A coup?
Yeah, they want to take over the hospital. That's why they didn't escape. You haven't seen George, have you?
No. Maybe he's still in the treatment room?
Is that an alarm?
Probably somebody's alarm clock. I wouldn't worry about it.
Then what do we do? It's only a matter of time before they find us here.
Honestly, I think the two of us can hold them off. Clep, he's basically a stick. Oscar's a wuss. Silver Spoon's lucky if he isn't fighting himself. And Mr. Director, he's an old man. The only reason they got the jump on me last time was because they caught me off guard. But you and I, we'll have the element of surprise next time.
Why don't we just sneak into the director's office and use the landline to call the police?
Hey, good idea.
Come on, let's go. Stay calm. We've got this. No looking around, just stay quiet and fun.
Well, they didn't die. I don't think they die, right? Like, do you think they will die if a bomb explodes here? Like, this doesn't... No, I don't think they will die. Okay, so... This is a... Spoon or Oscar. Now, I want to see where... There are two here. There are two here. You know how when the lady comes in? I want to know who. Oh my gosh. Is she gonna sing like that forever? I'm so hooked. Please don't do that. Can I mute her? I just want to make sure.
Alright, fine. How about I just give it back, huh?
I just need to make sure. So when was it that a lady comes in? No. Okay, so someone is on the move. Oh, okay, from that room. Where did you come from? From here.
I'll go check.
Were they here for the from the start? Okay, well let's.
Nelly, what you writing, huh?
What's going on outside? I heard a bunch of people talking, but...
Okay, Nelly, and that's Emily.
Then it went quiet.
That was Mr. Director telling us about the test. He said we gotta take over the hospital so we can put a stop to it. Also, something about, you know, how the doctors are all actors, and we're really... Shut up! He told us not to tell anyone, didn't he?
Whatever. I don't even want to know.
Look, you upset her. It's all your fault. I told you to shut up!
What's happening?
Hey, Nelly, don't be mad. What you writing? Seriously.
You wouldn't understand even if I told you.
I know what she's writing. Oh, yeah? And how the hell will you know, huh? You ain't her. Well, you ain't me
He just
either.
has multiple
You know, I don't
personality
know.
disorder.
Exactly. I ain't you, so I don't know if you know or not. But you certainly ain't her, so you don't know squat, you big ignoramus.
Silver spoon.
Oh, so you finally decided to talk to me, huh?
Do you know who you are?
I'm, me, I guess. No, you aren't. I'm me.
For once, think before you answer. It's not easy. That's why Mr. Director's so terrified about the test.
Wait, you know about the test too?
Why wouldn't I? It's called TAT, and it involves a series of repeated questions that try to get the test subject to make up a logical story based on their own desires, emotions, motives, and personal experiences. Most participants end up projecting their own subconscious onto a character in the made-up story without even realizing it.
So, that's what it is. Doesn't sound like such a big deal to me.
Yes, and it wouldn't be if it were just that. The problem is, this hospital is doing more than just a simple test. Something much more intense.
Huh? Like what?
They put extreme pressure on the test subjects, causing them to lose themselves in the stories they make up. Even once the test is over, they lose track of reality, which can lead to the development of multiple personalities.
Uh-oh.
And those whose minds are already weak, they lose track of who they are altogether. Textbook delusional right there.
Ha! Well, I'll be. No wonder Mr. Director's about to shit his shorts. Don't concern me, though.
Oh yeah? Then how about this scenario? Deep down, you, me, all of us constantly struggle with our own issues. Pretty normal, right? Well, during the test, people tend to project those conflicting thoughts onto different characters in the stories they make up. Each thought becomes its own character, constantly engaged in a bitter, back-and-forth argument with its other half.
Uh-oh.
Until finally, they lose the ability to become one again.
Uh-oh.
That's impossible.
Isn't that Spoon?
Wait, is she talking about us? I'm calling BS!
Hey, don't look at me. I'm not the one running the tests. I just wanted to let you know to be prepared. And more importantly, don't forget who you are.
Now I'm actually kind of intrigued. Sounds a little, I don't know, fun. No one's ever been able to give me a run for my money before. Oh, what do you know? Sounds like some kind of, I don't know, metaphysical test. Metaphysical my ass! It's a scam, pure and simple. And you can't bullshit a bullshitter. I am unscammable. Oh, shut up. I need to think. Thinking never did you any good. Metaphysical. Whatever. I'm gonna hit the hay.
In the toilet? He's gonna sleep in the toilet?
Are both of you patients here? Yes.
Speak for yourself. I ain't no lunatic. But you are. I told you I ain't.
What's going on here? Are you okay?
It was my older brother. He has mental problems. Shut up! I'm as sane as ever. You're the crazy one.
I'm crazy?
Sorry, officer. I was talking to my brother.
All right then. Ma'am, mind if I ask what you're in here for? I'm a reporter. Before you got sick, you mean? I actually did want to know what it was that got you committed.
Are you a police officer?
Yeah.
Then will you believe the things I'm about to tell you?
Depends. Let me hear 'em first. I'm a reporter. A few months ago, I received a tip saying this hospital was conducting some kind of clandestine experiments on its patients. I disguised myself and checked in to investigate. I've collected all the information I need, but now I can't prove I wasn't sick in the first place, or that I've recovered. So I'm stuck here with no way to publish my findings. What exactly have you found? Here, they use a treatment method on their patients called TAT, Thematic Apperception Test. But it's not the TAT most people know today. Rather, they use the prototype used back during World War II.
Oh my gosh.
Basically, it brainwashes people. After the test, patients' memories will be completely erased, and they're conditioned as well. They're programmed to respond to certain sounds, after which they'll follow any command. The hospital then goes on to claim they've been cured, but the truth is, they're nothing more than soulless robots. Tell me, officer, if you were a patient, would you want to be cured that way? You've absolutely got to get me out of here. I have to expose them. Check my notes. I've got all the evidence right here. I gotta say, that sounds more like a sci-fi flick than reality. All right, let me see your
Isn't that
notes.
Get Out?
Wow, don't skimp on details, do you? Let me ask you something else. You ever notice any patients in here who seem like they don't belong? Like they're faking their illness? Yeah, me.
Huh.
And besides you? Honestly, from what I've seen, at least 44% of the patients here are actually sane, but they've been committed regardless. Makes me think this hospital's next step is to experiment on normal people. That's quite the theory. What about him, huh?
Yo. If she is correct, then 50% of the patients are normal. So who are the real mental patients, dude? So Mr. Director is right about brainwashing, I guess. Because Natalie sounds normal. It's so hard. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Spoon is definitely real. Write him down. Spoon, for sure. Obviously, Spoon and the guy who stood outside. That guy's also crazy because he's pretending that he's a caregiver, but obviously he's not. And then Emily. So basically 44%, right? What's 44% of 16? Why is it not even like 40% or like 50%? Probably like only 6. No, Natalie is not the one who locked up the people in the bathroom. Natalie's the one who unlocked them and saved them. Well, let's just keep on listening.
Seems pretty legit. Schizophrenia, maybe. He's sick, but it's not schizophrenia. You made a mistake any layman would make. What he has is called dissociative identity disorder. That's where you have multiple personalities. In his case, 2. Huge difference between that and schizophrenia. I see. That I'll have to remember. Wait just a second. Aren't you getting me out of here? Afraid I can't. At least, not yet. I'll come back once our investigation wraps up. You don't believe me either, do you?
Why you even bother, Nellie?
Journalists are the watchdogs of society. Or haven't you heard?
Yeah, and what good did any of that do you, huh?
Why is he
The
sitting
cops
in the
didn't even
toilet this
believe
whole
ya.
time?
You've heard about the Unabomber, correct?
Huh? Who do you think I am? Of course I heard of them.
Mm-hmm. Henry Murray, the inventor of TAT, used his test to evaluate soldiers during World War II. During the Cold War, he used it to interrogate spies. But did you know that he also gave it to innocent students back in 1959?
Oh, yeah? What's all that got to do with the Unabomber? Are you kidding me?
Well, it just so happens that a certain 17-year-old boy, Ted Kaczynski, was one of his unwitting test subjects. And, well, you know the rest. Over a period of 18 years, he ended up making and sending at least 16 bombs.
Oh my god.
What I'm trying to say is, destroying someone mentally can have repercussions far beyond one person.
Well, I'll be damned. Then that Henry Murray fella's got blood on his hands, too.
I don't know if I'd go that far. Science and all the experiments that go along with it are, well, they're not wrong. It's just that sometimes people can get in so deep that they lose track of the boundaries of morality. I have nothing against the doctors here. Really. I simply want to get the truth out. It's my hope that people can learn to respect humanity while still pursuing science.
You move me. A reporter with a heart of gold. You know, if Mr. Director had his say, he'd just... Shut up! He told you not to tell anyone! All right. My lips are sealed.
Huh? Now I want to know. Oh.
You hear that?
Oh, you can hear it too? Thought it was just in my head.
No, it's definitely real. Sounds like it's coming from next door.
All of you are hearing things. Need to up your meds.
I'll go check.
Ah, and that's how. And then she just goes in.
Who's that knocking?
Ah, okay. Okay, so Natalie seems fine to me. Like, she doesn't seem like a mental patient. So I think Spoon, we don't know this guy. Mr. Director, Klep. Oh, there's another guy in there.
The runaway patient?
Yeah, that's what they said. But, at least to me it seemed like that was just a cover-up. They didn't even check out the room where number 68 escaped. They barely even looked out the window, too. Nope. Both of them went straight to the patient rooms.
You don't think they're looking for Jennifer? Could they be on to our plan?
At first, that's what I thought, too. But now, not so sure. Seemed more like they were going around looking for someone sane.
Then they've lost their minds as well. Looking for sane people inside a mental hospital?
Cops are a bunch of idiots anyway. I'm gonna go out and check again. I'll let you know.
I'll go
Let's
check
follow
room
this
1
guy.
as well.
Let's go.
Wait for...
James?
You stay away from the gate. Get
Boom.
your ass back to the day room.
Boom.
Crying out loud. Really think you're a giver, huh?
Told you to...
What the hell's going on? Why were the police here?
Things are getting out of control. I was just playing along with Mr. Director and the other crackpots, right? Figured if we really did take over the hospital, it'd be much easier to look for Ghost.
No way it's a coincidence. You notice anything off about those cops?
Wait, what? Oscar and James is also saying they're undercover to find the ghost. What the heck?
Well, they were definitely looking for someone. That much was obvious. But the way they were interrogating every single patient makes me think they're after Ghost, too.
Why would the authorities suddenly be searching for him? Until we got that tip, everyone thought he was dead.
Maybe they got it, too. Anyway, what have you found so far?
Haven't locked down Ghost yet. But I did find his plan B.
Plan B?
Pure coincidence, actually. The TV remote went missing, you see, and the button on the TV doesn't work either. It got me curious, so one day I volunteered to cover Ray's night shift. After everyone left the room, I opened the TV set. Guess what I found?
A bomb.
Bingo! Anyone turns that thing on, it'll explode. I bet that's probably why he took the remote.
That's further proof it was Ghost who blew up the police station. To kill his crew and fake his own death. But why would he plant another one in the same place he's hiding?
That's why I said it must be his
Wait,
plan.
hold on. The police office? The one that we solved, just the one before this one? Because it happened in the police station, but everyone died. Everyone died in the police station. Maybe it's not related. I don't know.